Hi everyone, how you all doing? The first Jamie, nice. Hi Vincenzo, hi G, hi Sil, hi Michael. I'll remember to link this in Discord today, shall I? It's like the first time ever. I swear I always forget. Righty, what do I need to do? I need to practice Kong before starting this run actually. Would be very wise. And now I need a mask. It's just if I don't practice this, then it just makes things way harder for me. Hey Gabriel. Oh wait, I don't have a mask. Fair enough. Okay. Let's see how consistent I can get this quickly. I mean, I haven't practiced anything, I've just literally beat up the game. Not very smart of me, but I thought this, if I've got to practice one thing, then it should be this. Nice 1 damage. I don't know how the 1 damage thing works, by the way. I hate how incredibly random it is. Like, I was gonna think it was something to do with Kong's animation or something, with some sort of timing. But we don't know. I have no idea how to pronounce your name, but welcome. I'm doing fine, thank you. Hope you are too. Stu, we're about to have a shower. We'll have a shower at a better time still. But no, go have a shower now because you'll only be missing Island 1. Like you're missing like this practice and then Island 1, so you'll be fine. Ah, got a nice high hyper jump. Love it. I would still never understand how this works. Like, how high do you go? Amazing game. There we go. Obviously, if it happens in a run, then that's pretty major. Like, that's not what you want. Shower twice a day, one in the morning, one in the evening. You're weird. I mean, it's not exactly a bad thing, but one a day is good enough for me. But yes, I don't understand how that hyper jump works. You go so high, like, it makes no sense. The thing is, I need like at least a 50% success ratio of this. Like, if I get, even with second hyper jump in a run, I can get record. But I need a hyper jump from him, otherwise it's very hard. So there needs to be some sort of consistency with it. Like, if he doesn't move far enough to the left of the first place, then the consistency just gets even harder. I thought I was gonna get that, but I tried Apex Legends and now I haven't. I haven't even looked at the game at all. I know it's very massive right now, but not even looked into the game at the slightest. Would you believe it? But no, I guess shooters just like haven't interested me these days. And Battle Royale games don't tend to interest me very much at this late as either though. I'm definitely doing something wrong with this, because I'm not getting it too often. It should be consistent. Maybe I'm jumping at it too early. Get down at it tomorrow. Haven't seen anything. Oh wow. I thought like most people had seen something by this point because of how massive it got. But yeah, like the game just never interested me in general, so I didn't even bother looking into it. Hi Vitality. It's still this, yeah. Just quickly practicing it. Yeah, that was... Wait, did I get that? I got that hyper jump? No way. That was early as well. I thought I didn't even get the hyper jump at all. Hiya, Frederick. But yeah, like on that, I didn't even see a hyper jump trigger. That's why I was so surprised I even managed to get out of bounds. Okay, that was too far left. Who should you play nowadays is BO4. Nice joke, yep. Who plays BO4 anymore? That didn't go high enough to get out of bounds. Yeah, I'll do a couple more attempts to this, and then I'll start again. Like how this will go is just how it will go. So I'll do like one or two more lives and then get some runs going. Just do 1 damage. Such a troll. Okay, well anyway, I'll go with that. Hiya Diamond, how you doing? Gonna get played DLC 2 a lot because it's set in Greece. Fair. Then you'll just bash at the game for like being nothing like the place you live in. Right, I need a light split. Wait, Carl. How do I do that jump? You have to hit the spike, well not the spike, the rock in a way, like right in the center, essentially. That's how hyper jumps seem to work. You have to hit the, whatever it is, right in the center, and then you sort of get damage boosted, and you keep mashing the jump button, and it sort of just gives you insane speed or something. Yeah, I need to bring my splits up quickly. But to get out of bounds on that, that's a bit more tricky because once you get that hyper jump in Koala Kong, you have to then move downwards to clip out of bounds and see, like, go over the... I'm not going to call it a death plane, like the invisible wall, I guess you could say. Like, if you just held forward, you wouldn't actually get over the invisible wall, which sounds weird, but that's how it is. Okay. Splits are all good to go. Oh yeah, boss. Thanks for good luck, Frederick. Can you best Craig? You're best Craig anyway. Also love balls. So random. Hi Corey. You tried your 80% last night? Nice. It's cool to see people trying it. But if it's your first run, then like it's always a nightmare. The first run is terrifying. Rage quit after like a jump in slippery. Fair. You did well to get that far though. BRB. Okay, so. Hi, Yusuf. WR incoming. I mean, that's the plan. Whether it will happen, who knows, but it will happen at some point. It has to happen. It just requires a deathless run by me with hyper jump, so that's basically all I'm asking. I mean, even a death can get me record. Depends how, like, where the death is and how many masks I lose from it. Whip save. Nah, I don't want that auto save, that's for sure. It loses you half a second, by the way. If you have auto save enabled, you get the pop up when you press the new game, and you will lose half a second. I think it's specifically 0.6 actually, so Cam says, but still. This is also really slow. Hi everyone, how you doing? Okay, that was a bit slow. Wow, I lost 0.6 that level. It's insane how fast you can do that. Every day the same thing. Why, you gotta keep grinding, otherwise you wouldn't get the time. I like the speed running right there. I thought I made them. But it's not even boring, like, doing 8% runs. I guess you have to actually, like, be into it, though. And actually play it yourself to understand that speedrunning, like, is actually kind of addicting or fun. I'm hoping I can get through Island 1 without dying, by the way. As always. If I get past upstream Rolling Stones, then hopefully that can happen. I mean, Rolling Stones isn't going to kill me probably, but this level could kill me. But it doesn't seem it will, so that's good. It's fun when you die, it feels so bad. It can be frustrating, but like, if the death is my fault, then it's fine, it doesn't bother me. When the game screws you over, however, like, D-pad on Genrum is a very good example, then it's kind of annoying. But you just have to deal with those sort of things in speedrunning. This is how it is. Things won't always go your way. What I get 70 boxes surely costs more time. Okay, so There are moments when you should get boxes. Essentially, every box you get saves 0.2 on the box screen at the end. And essentially, if you spend less than 0.2 to get a box, then it's worth getting. Nice Papu. And in some cases, because, and this is where it gets a bit more technical, it doesn't happen too often, but like if there's a level where cycles are involved and you can't get past an object until a certain point, sometimes it's worth going out of the way for boxes. So you still catch the same cycle, essentially. Temple Ruins does that. There's like a bunch of boxes on Temple Ruins, but because of the rotating platforms towards the end, you might as well just steal as many boxes as you can and then still make that cycle. But that's like more technical in terms of box collecting. That was probably like a really bad explanation though, but I think I need to land on that grass side on the left hand side. I feel like I don't get enough speed from it maybe. Skipping Green Gem and doing Castle. It loses 20 to 25 seconds, Frederick. It has been tested. I don't remember like the exact statistics, it's between 20 and 30 seconds that everyone seemed to agree with. That's why we don't do it. And I trust Cam and Deb when they say stuff around those lines, so... What's more fun, Toxic Waste or Future Tense? Toxic Waste easily. I do like Future Tense as a level though, actually. They're both unique levels, I suppose. Like, Future Tense is actually a really good level. I can't really deny it. Speedrun it's hard as hell though. I love the hog stages. I hate them. It's just like filler for me. There's nothing really interesting about them in terms of this anyway. It's just a bunch of jumping. I mean, I know that's what Crash is, but like... It's just like a normal level you just keep jumping the entire way through. Nothing really interesting going on about it. It's annoying because you still have to pay attention as well because it's easy to jump into a spike by accident. Also, this feels incredibly slow. I should be fine to make the cycle, but... Oh, hog record. Shush Mason. Level is never happening. Big deal. I mean, 25 to 30 seconds will cost you the record, you know? I've also never actually practiced the out of bounds on castle machinery. It is kind of cool though, but yeah, I've never done it myself. Hi, Navi. Thanks for the good luck. That was a really good NF actually. Speedruns are always hard. Yeah, speedruns are never easy, unless you really do have like a piss easy game or something. But especially lengthy ones, like they're never gonna be easy. I hope quad hybrid jump will be kinda. I hope so, I practiced it, I mean it's still inconsistent, but there's only so much practice you can do, really. But we'll see. The main thing is for me to try and get there without dying, I think is the important bit. Just need to play a decent run to koala on every run, basically. Easier said than done when you have Lost City to worry about though. I mean, Lost City shouldn't be hard, it's just the inconsistent bonus. Especially. It's the main issue. Hey Biggest D, how you doing? Speedrun Tetris, the guys lose as fast as possible. Imagine. Interesting kind of speedrun. Hi Inigo. Sometimes you practice too much and get worse somehow. Yes, that happens a lot. And it's weird, like I think the more you practice, or like when you do it so often, I guess fatigue is a kind of a thing. I mean, sometimes my first runs are always the best because it's just going clean into it. It's either the worst because you're just really rusty, or it's either the best. It's weird how that works. Had that trying to practice before your car license exam, yeah. Like my theory, I failed it like 3 or 4 times. For my driving. Like the first time was the one that failed, but at least. It just progressively got worse basically, until I eventually passed it. I had WR attempts go on Storm yesterday. Not well whilst I was streaming. I got like a 205 and a 207. Then after I stopped streaming, I took like a 2-hour break and then did like 20 minutes on it again. Then I got like a 2-minute flat. Which made me sad inside, by the way. Because I failed the second hyper jump. Kind of. Didn't take it all the way up. So yeah, I did PB on it yesterday, off stream. As it always goes. Where am I from? I'm from England. What's up, Oscar? How you doing? Good. Bounce to TNT. Okay, well, That's not fast, but we didn't die. That was smooth. Yeah, this one's been decent so far. Like, other than that bonus, that's the biggest mistake so far has been that bonus. So yeah, we're on a good run. But yeah, good old Torna bonus coming next, so we'll see how that goes, how kind it'll be. That was a nice bad cycle though. Well. It's not fast, but it's fine. Not dying is the important part. Like, I'm probably going to start not playing the 4 boxes at the end. Unless I'm determined to get a gold or something. Because getting the 4 boxes is actually kind of annoying. To fail, at least. Well, that's a major rip. Okay. At least I got the box. I mean, I don't quite know how that worked. Like, how did I take damage if I bounced them? Let's not even question it. Oh, a bit masterful for this level anyway. D-pad nudged me. Yeah, I don't really know what happened. I guess I wasn't in line with the lizard like on the first bounce, but then it was just weird to see that I bounced them but still took damage. Unless like the damage from the bounce literally bounced me upwards, but even that seems a bit unusual in itself. But I guess in some ways I got gifted because... Not gifted. That time as D-pad. Wait, did I just die like... Okay, that's actually not... I'm gonna take that death. At least it was right there. But yeah, I was gonna say, I guess I got gifted because I hit the box, at least. I should have damaged that 5 actually. But yeah, that was like the smallest death I could have got in the run, so... Like, you can't get a smaller death than that, at least. Maybe when I said I got gifted, I know it. Good old D-pad. Love it. Okay, I only lost 9 seconds. So yeah, that's like the smallest death you can get in the entire of NST, right there. I mean, I lose a bit more from this level now, but... But luckily for me, I wasn't going to get Master Form anyway, so I didn't lose as much time as I would if I died there with 2 masks rather than 1. So that's a benefit. No, I can afford to lose like more than 15 seconds of event, so it's fine. Like, we've already lost like how much time? Probably about, in total, about 20 seconds probably if we include a bit on Lost City. And I can afford to lose like 30 or something, 40, I think. I'll play other games, not as of right now. I don't play any other games. Yeah, like, growing up I'm always very big into the platformer genre. I would learn to jump on that right fence, but honestly, it must save like as little as 0.1 so I can't be asked to learn it. Look, I'm aware it exists, it just seems very irritating to do. Crash 1 runs are easier to restart than Crash 2 runs. What do you mean by restart? Like, you mean it's easier to fail them, or like the restart and kind of thing is easier in general? It's like in Crash 2, like, if you reset early, then you have to go through the stupid warp room section every time and speak to Cortex probably if you fail like Turtle Woods or something. It's great fun. It's actually very tedious. But no, I'm mistaken, Crash 1 is easier to reset over, I'd say. Unless you go for like a hop slide hole skip in Crash 2, then that's where things can get a bit more annoying. Oh, I just made that, jeez. Maybe I was just completely slow. Anyone who thinks Coco plays worse? I'd say Coco is... I mean, Coco plays the same, it's just... I don't like using her. At least I'm pretty sure Coco plays the same. Also, I have no idea how to pronounce your name, but hello to you too. It takes less time to get back to where you were. I don't know, like, Crash 1 is... I mean, Crash 2 is the smallest any percent run, isn't it? I think. Or is Crash 3 the smallest? So I don't think it's technically true. What I will say is, though, is that like, if you watch most people run Crash 2, they do play on PC, so they have longer loads. Whereas I am playing on PS4, so loads are, like, really short. Okay, good. I should also learn to manipulate that cycle though, actually. If I just wait on triggering it, maybe. At the bottom. Could save like half a second. First game I played as a kid, about me. I don't know what my first game was. I'm expecting it to either be Crash or Spyro though, due to what games my brother had at the time. But yeah, like, I'm too I remember those kind of days. Okay, glitch and ruin crash free runs. No, I think they're fine if you know how to do them then. Like it is a speed tech in some sort. And it skips two of the most boring bosses in the game, by the way, so like... Tiny and Engine are very boring bosses, I think. For crash free. Major rip. You threw that way too early for me to even get a hyper jump. Bouncy and slow. I'm not sure. I think she is the same, it's just preference. Really? What? Wow. Not even gonna clip me in right there. Okay, now I've understood. I should probably just reset right now. If I made it over, the run wouldn't have been dead, but now it's definitely dead. It feels different, it's weird, yeah. I have that same feeling. Yeah, okay, yeah, I've understood. I officially can't PB at this very moment. Right. I can do all these levels about dying. Except from Temple Ruins, we ignore Temple Ruins happen. But yes, that skip sucks. To fail them. Like, after getting the hyper jump as well. To not get clipped over. Qualla's nightmare for sure, yeah. Kills every run, man. Like, the 9-second death in Temple Ruins wasn't even a run killer at the slightest, it was just always Qualla. Hi, Amber. And Darkpearl. And don't ask me to play Spyro if that's what you're gonna say. I ignore this, thanks for good luck. Spyro time, I knew you were gonna say that. It's not Spyro time until I decide to play it. One is feeling bad for me. Nah, there's no reason for it. I'm used to failing runs on Koala. That's how this game goes. Luckily I'm consistent enough at the game for the most part to get back there on good pace every time. Whoa, that was weird. That was also very slow. Two may aim a crash one, yeah, exactly. And apparently the electric on the lab is also another main enemy. And High Road, just the entire of High Road is an enemy. And it sucks that like High Road is the part that I fear the most because it's just stupid how hard that level is. It's just the fact that you mustn't die, otherwise the run dies, essentially. That's what sucks about it. Spire, please, now. I'm not doing runs at Spire. No motivation for Spire, won't enjoy it. If I haven't made that clear. Am I gonna play CTR? Yes, I will play CTR. To some extent anyway. I don't know like what I plan to do with it though. Until it happens. What is Spire motivation? It's relaxing, it is, yeah. I agree. I guess it's one of those things like if you're running a game and you have a lot of motivation for it, it's like one of the things you definitely don't want to do is play a different game. Like when you're focused on a category, like all your motivation is on one category. If it makes any kind of sense. Fear 9. Just still, don't ever mention that number to me ever again, please. Crash 1 is definitely a favourite. Big Sun, great to explore, hard to rate. Yeah, I think that's most interesting levels, if you ask me. Moderator Spring Clean. Why is that, Amber? Apparently that was a fast pap, that doesn't sound right. I thought it did that slow. Thanks for good luck, Yusuf. And take care if you're now off. Thanks for stopping by. What a jumper. I don't even know if jumping is slow, by the way. It seems weird to jump there. Bridge levels are hard, yeah, bridge levels are the worst. They will kill runs very easily. A death on Road to Nowhere is always a big death. It's like a good 20 seconds. I swear, like, no matter where the checkpoint is, or like the most common spots to die on Road to Nowhere, just cost like 20 seconds. Maybe Caps Lock is broken. Maybe. Why do I think? It depends like what you're even referring to when you say that though. Like, you're talking YouTube or Discord right now. Whoa, need that jump please. Who do I play as in CTR? I always own the power version, so I always play this Panda. Just for max stats. Bridge levels are hard but fun. I do enjoy the bridge levels, that does hell though. They both have hard strats and they suck. On PC they're fine probably. Because ropes look free as heck. But PS4 is way harder. Crash 2 is so easy after Crash 1, yes. That's because it was designed to be an easier game. Like, Naughty Dog intentionally made it easier back in the day. Because Crash 1 was, like, notoriously difficult. For most people anyway. I have to play Spyro character in CTR. What if Spyro's not going to be in CTR? It's not confirmed. It's highly likely, but it's not confirmed. You meant YouTube? Okay. I mean, I assumed you meant YouTube. Like, I was just checking on that. I could have made them. I'll just lose out on the cycle then. That was like the latest cycle I've ever seen. It's just I only ever made it once before. I was like, yeah, it's not even worth it. That sucks. That's a good 15 seconds, I'm gonna guess. Maybe 10. $12 seconds. RIP. Whatever. The penguin, you forgot about him? Yeah, because it was cheat code only. Hi, Riser. But yes, like, Panda in the NTSC version of the game was the same stats as Polar and Power. And if that was the case, I probably wouldn't have used them, but... As I had Power version, I'm dead. Oh! If I had Power NTSC version, I wouldn't use them. But only because he had max stats and Power, I used him. If you know, you know. Why did I not save that fish for? I'll hit the box myself then. A bit of a flop. Yeah, just a bit. A nice 12-second flop. It's fine though. It's like one of those annoying places to fail though. It's my fault, I tried to clip the box fast. Will Penta be in Nitro Fjord? Oh, I'm gonna guess he will be. But I'm gonna guess also he will have the NTSC stats. But the thing I don't really understand about this is, if they give like someone like Oxide max stats, everyone's gonna use them. Like, there obviously has to be some sort of game balancing involved in that sense for online purposes. I don't know how they're gonna do that because characters like Paro and Polo are useless because they're handling characters, which no one cares about. Breezing through it nicely. Yeah, I'm not finding this too difficult right now. I am just sort of breezing through, I guess. It's just that fair on native too by surprise. But honestly, the best way for me to play this is to just chill out. Completely chill out. Like, if I overthink stuff, then that's when I start failing. Like, muscle memory should take me through the entire run, basically. I shouldn't have to think too hard about what I'm doing. Like, if I didn't know what I was doing, I wouldn't be reading chat right now. It's my job that I do every day. No. I mean, I did get a job recently though. Somehow. What is life? Didn't know Peru was a real animal. Yeah, I'm trying to even picture like what one even looks like, to be honest. That's good bonus. Needs to be balanced if Oxide. What's the speed you see best? Yeah, exactly. There has to be a balance. Anyway, that was a solid loss save. Yeah, 1 second off best seg. The red lizards, yeah, the red lizards are annoying. On PC they don't seem to actually like, if you spin them on PC it seems like they just let you go through. But if you do that on PS4 they just swipe you in the opposite direction. That's why I 3D jumped one sunset at the end. That was lucky. Don't think online stats will be the same as story mode ones, that's true. I'm pretty sure the story modes are confirmed though, right? But maybe they'll change it. Can't do that strat. Rats came too early. See, I don't know like how that would ever work, because they can't have the stats be different from the story mode though, surely, in that sense. That'd just be confusing. Iguanas. I never heard anyone call them iguanas before. Interesting. And there we go. I haven't failed that in a while. I knew I was going to fail it though. I was like, I failed the first rope kind of. And that was the first rope run of the day as well. Not surprised I failed it. No, I was not meant to do that. When you forget what you're doing. Invest in competent mods. Oh dear. So they love you. People loving me, since when is that a thing? Taking a shot, BRB real quick. Okay. Have a good shower, Frederick. Never again doing bridge levels. Yeah, this run is iffy. It's still on pace, it's just not great. I got this, thanks Amber. I mean, I have, like, in terms of PB, I have about 23 seconds. And that's not much because that's like one koala fail and I lose 15. Also, I have no idea what that language is, by the way. I definitely can't read it. I'm not smart enough for other languages. Rip me. Okay, well... that sucked. Nice fail. I guess I'm glad that I didn't fall all the way down, but... okay, well, this is gonna get interesting with the cycles. No, Dark Pride, I have the motivation for Spy. When would you learn this? Wait, what am I doing? I need to take damage though. Doesn't matter, I took damage late actually. Cycle was already triggered. Nope, can't go for that. That sucks. Loses so much time, but I couldn't go through it. There wasn't a platform available. So yeah, this is going to be incredibly slow now. This has killed so much time. If I get whole hog W, I'll instantly get sub 43. Will I now? Sub 43 I believe is possible though. Also, this level may have killed the run nearly. I'm not even kidding. It's gonna be like on the verge of dead. It's been really slow. Okay, so I officially can't fail this. This is so bad. I lost 15 to that. Wow. Okay, well, let's pray we get this first try because I very much need it. Like, definitely need it. Good. There's still hope. I don't know what my Insanity Beach time was, so I don't know if I got slow. I'm hoping I got a slow cutscene load at the start. That would help me. Okay, that was a gold. Nice. I needed that. See, I can PB like 10 seconds right here. But it's give or take depending on how fast Insanity Beach loaded in. Essentially. Whoops. Yeah, doesn't even matter. As long as I make this cycle, it doesn't matter at all. Okay, this is actually gonna be really tight. I might fail this now, I might just kill the run. I'm gonna have to do this flawlessly. Make it, please. Okay, it's fine. Doesn't make a difference overall then, if I do this strat now. Nice. I don't know why I tried to jump the robot though. That was very unusual of me to ever do that. Yes, the beautiful ending. Okay. That might actually be a gold. Will it gold? Yes, okay. Nice double gold. I mean, I can gold up by a bit more if I clip the third trampoline early. But like, it was still a very good gold. Nonetheless. But yeah, me not getting mass form, I don't think, like, if mass form is faster, it's like barely minimal, it's like less than a second, I think. It's really hard to tell though, because the trampoline's dependent for the most part on my best seg, so. Start with turntables in this one. We'll see. We'll see. It all comes down to Slippy Climb, by the way. I mean, one mistake kills it. That's where we're at. Like that, D-pad killed it because the gen room is bugged. I hate this level. It's that very spot, by the way. I'm not even kidding, that spot D-pad kills them. Happens so often. Well, rip. That sucks. There's like no way of avoiding that from happening. You can do it with analogous still and it still glitches out on that bit. That's like scary about gen room, is if you take that corner and you just go off the edge. And I say it every time, like D-pad will kill the run from that. Well done. Rep indeed. I mean, the pace of the run was decent. It wasn't anything special, but it was decent. It was good enough to probably record. Don't include anything that's only speaking English. True. But like, I can't understand it at the slightest, so I mean, I can't exactly read them. Thanks for good luck, Ryan. Yeah, I had to reset. Run died to that. I think Run probably died to the first death because I lost mass form. But the second death just pretty much summed it up. Prefer people to speak English. I do prefer people to speak English if they could. Makes things incredibly easy on me. That's why Discord rules. Then again, Discord's even more annoying to like have different languages in. I'd say than YouTube. Okay, enough arguing about the language, please. The thing with people just speaking different languages is the fact that you can't tell if they're even trolling, I guess. Like, sometimes I make out some words of it, if I, like... I mean, I did Spanish in school, so, like, some words I can make out in Spanish, but very minimal, for instance. And I can tell, like, if someone's trolling or not. There's some language which I have no idea. But yeah, like, if someone speaks different language, I do tell them that I can only read English. Speak to him, watch Jordy kill his next run. I love it. Everyone vote for where I'm gonna kill the next one, please. Me thinks High Road. Did I really just jump into that ceiling? What am I doing? Don't get record this run means I'm gay, thanks. Do I play better when I relax or when I'm intense? I do not thrive off tense gameplay. Some people do, I'm not one of them. I have to be in a really relaxed state to do well. That's why I tend to choke late game so much. But yeah, some people can cope with it really well, like all the pressure and stuff. I'm not one of them. Just enjoy the WR. I like the confidence. Meanwhile, I'm here just not even thinking about whether it's going to be recorded or not, and just playing the game because that's how I do best. Just take it one level at a time. Tablets unbearable to write on. Reminds me of my phone. I'm really slow writing on phone. No, I'm getting faster at it, it's just I'm still really slow at writing on phone. Oh god, keep going. Thanks, Matt. I appreciate it. Get to play Classified and Whole Hog? Nah, no deal. Forget that. Like, where's the upside for me? There's no benefit for me to, like, if I fail to get the record, it means I have to do something worse. Where's my benefit? Why would I ever deal to such a thing? Love how I changed Pappy's designs, you can tell what he actually is. Amazing. I can't even think what he looks like in the original now. It's been years since I played it. And thanks for the good luck, Adam. And welcome back, Frederick. Just I missed that box. Love hovering over it. Interested to see him in Nitro Field. Well, he'll have the same design. For sure. He said bring out over the same models from NST. By the looks of it. Gonna get records soon, hopefully. All I can do is just keep doing decent runs to Island 3 and hoping it goes well. And it will eventually, for sure. I guess no doubt. And not risk this level, I suppose. Not do any stupid box bounces that are going to lose me 12 seconds from falling all the way down to the bottom. Pappy's sexy, oh my god, that has not just happened. That's a major fail. That hasn't happened in a long time. Wow. How is this gonna work? Can I make this cycle? I'm gonna try and make it. I'm gonna have to do a like re-optimized plan. That felt pretty fast. Skip this box. Okay, I may have salvaged this. Okay, yeah. I think I'm catching the same cycle. Okay, I'll see at the end of the level actually if I caught the same cycle. I just have to miss a few boxes, which is fine. Yeah, this seems like the same cycle. Okay. If that was indeed the same cycle, then that was a good recovery. Don't fall down like I did last run. Now we're good. Okay, yeah, we seem fine. Let's see. Yep, I caught the same cycle. Good. Surprised you can actually recover that if you failed to reach that cycle, which is interesting. That's good knowledge to know, though, that I can still make that. Maybe a tablet. How hard can it be to ride a tablet, though? Like, tablets are pretty big. Then again, don't own one, so... Look it up in Indian. Do I even want to know what this is? I feel I've missed like some convo in the chat. Like I was focused so hard on Native Fortress, I think I missed a bunch. Okay, Night Seal. Thanks for stopping by. Tell me you retracted nice comment. You press buttons to let you know skip letters. I know, like when I write on phone I always press like the wrong letter because even with my small like fingers apparently I still press multiple buttons at once. I don't know how people type fast on them. Phone troubles when you haven't had one for very long, I guess. Just not used to it. Akiraku's name origin. What story is that? I'm intrigued. I have a feeling like you're gonna say it and I'll probably end up remembering it. It sounds like stuff I should probably know, or probably heard in the past or something. Yeah, it's not coming to my head though, like how Akiraku's name became a thing. Nothing springs to mind. Ugh, make the climb please, good. Yeah, I'm getting that so consistently now. I'm glad I've worked that out. That's just like good movement to catch it. It's actually pretty free, I suppose. If you know how. Oh my god, there's so much waiting on this level of all levels. I'm not going to try and read all that until I finish the level. If I can still catch it by the end of it. Unless I have like a moment during this load screen. No, I definitely couldn't read all that in time. How did that happen? Okay then. Fine. I guess I just didn't get a jump, because I definitely got a spin, but I didn't get a jump. Or a bounce, should I say. Oh yes, isn't Aku Aku like a restaurant, now I think about it? That is so true. Like the second you said that, that just sprung back into mind. There's actually like a restaurant called Aku Aku or something. Yeah, I'm keeping that death by the way purely because it was small. It sucks, but like, it's fine. I'll lose about 10 seconds to it probably. Oh, this is bad. If that one box just wasn't hovering in the air, we've been fine boneless. Tomb sculpture in front of it was named Aku Aku. Everything in Crash has meanings or origins. It seems that way. It's good when games think outside the box though. Or use inspiration from stuff. Okay, yeah, I lost 20 to that level. That sucks. Losing 20 is fine. Don't know why I pressed triangle. I pressed the long button entirely. Hi again, Michael. That was nicely timed. Oh, that D-pad, it twitched me right there, I saw that. D-pad is scary. Like, oh my god, it hates me so much. Just why did it do that? It's so annoying to deal with. This level is pretty notorious. This in general is really notorious for it. Wow, it just keeps trying to flick me off to the side. It's incredible how annoying D-pad is to deal with. That's why I now hate Crash Bandicoot. I wonder what their reaction was to it. When they beta TNT crates, I think they were. I'm pretty sure the beta TNT crates were different. Or was that a Crash 2 thing? I don't even know. Don't know much about beta stuff at all. I can't keep going though. It's gonna definitely die. Use D-pad for every level, Ryan. I don't like D-pad, but some levels need it. As awful as it sounds. And unfortunately, Genrum is one of those levels that needs it, and it's very precise as well. Okay, well, that hasn't happened in ages. Thanks for that ledge game. That's like another 20-second death. I love PS4 whips, by the way. Like, normally you always get a jump there, but of course. Okay, it's more than 20 seconds. Run basically just died to that. I can still PB by like 5 seconds. Any break boxes nearby? Really? You sure it's not some Mario ripoff? Maybe that's why they took it out. I don't know, like, were power crates even a thing in Mario back then? This is coming from someone who's not, like, big into Mario games, probably, because I never had Nintendo consoles. Powers in Mario before, yeah, I'm not surprised. Gotta take your meds, rip still. You get to step for another 30 minutes to watch this dead run, by the way. Or nearly dead run, it's on the verge of dead. Especially knowing what my koala gold is now, is actually like, it's on the verge of very dead. It ain't looking too promising. I can't record from this, I don't think. Unless I got perfect everything. Then maybe if I'm lucky. Yeah, I've got to nail it to get PB, yep. It sucks I got a bunch of golds back there as well that are basically telling me my best possible time now, and I've got to get them. Or I've got to get close to them. And I've got to get this, I've got to get God Cycle on this, so I've got to go through it. I've got to play hella risky. Because if I lose the 4.5 on this, then run's basically dead. Do I play better when I'm not streaming, or does distraction help me relax? I do play better when I'm not streaming. It is actually kind of factual. But I do enjoy streaming, that's why I do it. Like last night I did PB Stormy Ascent, like in 20 minutes upon playing. After I ended stream. I mean, I took a break and then came back to it in 20 minutes, but like, I still PB'd in 20 minutes. And not the 2 hours I was streaming for. Now have I gone too fast for this? Okay. But yes, I've got to go very quick now. I've got to make this platform on this climb. I don't have to make it, but making it will give me guaranteed platform cycle for the end. Nope, that's bad. Okay, well now I failed it. That's a rip. Wow. Nice NST ledge. That just killed it right there. Phenomenal game. That was a full gravity right there. I have 2 brains while playing. But yeah, I had to make that cycle, otherwise I wasn't going to PB. I could have made it, like the damage abuse was fine. It just meant I had to do a no damage on the bats on the top floor, but other than that. But yeah, I just got completely ledged. I didn't deserve to get ledged at all. Thanks for good luck surfing. Because yeah, chances are I could have still caught the same cycle. Like as I did yesterday, I caught the fast cycle with the second rotating platform, but once I fell down I couldn't obviously make the second rotating platform. So I'd have lost like 8 seconds and it would have killed the run. And it was going fine as well until I just couldn't bounce on that box in the corner. Like the cycles were good. I probably would have made it. Gonna head out, good luck on next couple of runs. Thanks Biggest D. Thanks for sticking around. Lucky run surely. We'll see. The fails have been annoying though. The fails have been unusual. Like where have I failed temple ruins? Multiple times nearly. Road to Nowhere's fail is rope stuff. So what can you do? It's annoying that I'm failing rope stuff by the way, because when you fail ropes once it tends to keep with you the entire day. Like you get that bad muscle memory or something. Like some days you'll be fine with ropes, other days you won't. Tommy record, please. I won't do it on this stream. I am trying it in my spare time though. I got a 2 minutes flat earlier. Or yesterday, should I say. Last night. So yes, it is a work in progress. Slight wrong touch for ropes and rip, yes. Exactly. Why'd I jump left? Okay, I'm doing this whole skip now to make up for that jump. I bet it won't work. Okay, it did work. But yeah, I just hate how the ropes insta-ledge you. It's as simple as that. The two most annoying things for me are the D-pad and the rope insta-ledges because you can't really do much about them. Toxic wasted your time to get 5111. Did you actually get it? I can't believe you're still grinding that level by the way. I mean, 5111 is a really hard time to beat. It took me ages to beat it. Stuck on 5115. Yes, it is annoying. The stupid ramps. Didn't I get like 3 or 4 5111s in the end? And then somehow got lucky with the 5108 because like the last ramp worked for me or something. Or I gained a frame for it which I'd never seen before. So yeah, my record is kind of lucky. I have no input for what I think about Crash on Switch because I don't have it. All I know is it's like probably the worst to speedrun the game on. I don't know what benefits or what it has and doesn't have. First person to get 5115. I'm trying to think if I got it. I have a feeling I might have done it at some point. Quite a few times, because 15 is something you can get. Just like I got a bunch of 25s in the past as well. No, leaderboards and switching is practice, and they go, yeah, of course, because it's portable. Like, that's the only benefit to it, is the fact you can, it's portable, essentially. But there should be leaderboards on the Switch, they didn't do them. For reasons unknown. Oh, that was fast. Okay. Maybe that's what I do wrong then. Maybe I jump onto that too late normally. Let's see where I take this mask form to now. Okay, I took that really far. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna say this has potential to goal, but it doesn't because I missed 2 of the boxes at the start. That's still very good long extends. Never seen anyone get it. I'm sure I've gotten it before. It's just I had a bunch of 14s at the time. Like I had a bunch of 14s and 11s, as you know. Oh wow, that'd have been best Sega if I hit like a single box at the start. Out of the 2 I left. But still, that was a solid roll on stones. .13 is top 3. I mean, anyone can get a top time. Age doesn't matter. Age doesn't reflect skill. Age can reflect knowledge in some ways, but it doesn't necessarily reflect skill. Don't play as Coco, no Chloe. Unless it's on Crash 3 where I do some time trials with Coco. Because her tornado animation is easy to use for most runners, it seems. Like, that seems to be the only benefit that people can really see of it, is that the tornado animation seems to be better for some reason. I don't know. But once again, I think it's personal preference. And doing speedruns, obviously, as well, switching to Coco would lose time. Unless on Crash 3 you can switch to Coco, like, as you get warped into a level. So you can make that happen. If you really want to use Coco. Okay, see you, Michael. Take care. Okay, let's not rush this climb. There's no need to rush this. I'm definitely on time to make this fire. Yeah, using Coco? Yeah, same. For Crash 1, it seems very weird, especially. Okay. Getting stuck with that box isn't the best, but let's see if I can make this. I can, that's good. Perfect timing. It's like typing tornado in caps. If only Tyler was here to see that. He loves his Mark Tornadoes and Crash 3. If you get even play as her, same actually. But no, there's no benefit to playing as her. Crash is Slimmy. That is another thing. I don't know if it's true that Coco has a bigger hitbox. I don't know if that's true. Like, I've definitely heard theories of it. It depends whether Coco is a reskin or whether she actually has a different hitbox. But I'm no gaming genius, so I don't know. Streams in the 7-second delay. That's not actually bad. There are streams that have a way longer than 7 seconds. I mean, there's always got to be some delay. I mean, it has to... all the info has to be across, you know? Go try and get 50 or 11. Good luck. Remember those days of trying to get 50 or 11? It took me ages to get it, and once I did get it, I got over like 3 or 4 times. In very quick succession. Switch to her quickly in one run, but it loses time. You can't lose time, Frederick. Because that'll be the run that, that PB is, and then I'll be annoyed that I switched to Coco. You know how it goes. I mean, it wouldn't PB, but purely because I wouldn't be used to playing as a... We got 52-11, yep. I've been there. Luckily I've never experienced... Oh my god. I've never experienced, This is really slow. Never experienced like a 52.05, luckily for me. I'm not gonna make this, am I? Oh, yes, saved it. That was also a bit slow. That's not good. Let's see if I make this platform up the top here then. Okay, good, we can. I saved it all. Mr. Timebox cries. Exactly. Happens so often. Nice bonus. You back? Okay, good luck with toxic waste. Nice, I'm going for this gold by the way. If I don't screw this up, I'll gold, I think. Okay, let's see. Yep, 0.3 gold. That's how we do it. Yeah, so like even with all the screw ups, you can't really get much faster than that. I mean, I guess you could say I screwed up grabbing the green gem at the end by like 0.1 or something. Maybe. This D-pad wants to mess with me again. I do really hate it. Nice. Okay, that's good. You can get top times. I'm just going to show you. Yeah, of course. I mean, anyone can play a game well. Like, age isn't a factor on how well you can play. Also, this run is legendary. It's going to die in this level now, probably. Be disappointed for switching to it, yeah. You ice, I hate it. That makes me so triggered. Why? Makes me sad. It was like perfect run to that point. Like I just got completely blocked off with speed. I hate this level. Like that so rarely happens that you get caught there. How much time did I lose from that? Ugh, a lot, apparently. That sucks. Like that run would have been on... I lost virtually nothing that run as well. Like until that death, that run was on sub 43 pace, I would completely believe it, by the way. But fine, I'll take the 20 seconds. It just makes me sad. Because it was like the place I didn't expect to die. I mean, actually no, I say it was sub 43, it was definitely sub 43 until that point. Like, judging by my PB, it was on like... No joke when I say this, it must have been... So my PB's like... a 4x, I think it was maybe a 42 low 5x or something. Like I'd say it's probably that run at that point in time would have been like a 42, 55, 54-ish. That makes me sad. And then again, I got slow intro cutscene though, so it might have been even faster than that. It's just incredible how fast the run was. It didn't miss a strap. Careful with Mars and Sunset, yeah. There's no need for me to risk the cycle on this level. I don't need to play good Sunset. I just need to play safe cycles essentially. Don't choke. Thanks, Brad. I mean, I've already lost 20 in Road to Nowhere, but like, it's still on easy record pace because the run was so god tier. Like, as I speak, the run is still on, I think it's like 43 1x, 2x pace. With the 20-second time loss. The Golding Lost City is a very big reason as to why it was so good. Because it never happens. Yeah, I'll try and not fail this bit. Okay, good. No need to risk the jumping up here to do it quickly. Can't make that cycle, don't want to make it honestly. Play Whole Hogs, not joke. Nah. Don't like Whole Hogs, so we're not playing it. That's why it's scrapped from any percent. It's not important enough for any percent. Nope, I don't want that cycle. I thought about it, but I was like, yeah. Definitely I would have made the jump, to be honest. I wasn't quite fast enough. Hey, Mason. Could have made that, but I didn't land very quickly to that checkpoint. So most likely I think I would have pressed the X button and nothing would have happened. Didn't exactly clip the ground very quickly. Because that's happened in TTs before, you just don't get a jumper. It's a really annoying height platform. T1 WR for Toxic Waste. Go for it. I like the determination, to be honest. Okay then. I can fail this and still PB, maybe. He threw it too early. I was never getting that, like, I should have tried it. Then again, there's no harm in trying it. Like, I should have just taken the hit, or just gone for the damage, and saved another 2 seconds. Well, that one he just threw to the side. That's not even fair gaming. Why? You didn't throw that in a straight line. Like, someone rewind that crap. It's got cheated on right there. Please just throw faster. PB ain't dead. Maybe. Oh dear. Please, throw faster. Much faster. Throw. Don't do this to me. Oh, for God's sake. I can't even hit that back at him. Really? That just killed PB? This boss fight sucks. What is with the 40-second time loss on this boss recently? Because he gives me crap RNG. Like, best I can get now is like a 44... Yeah, 4404 probably. That's insane for that run to die. That's mental. If Road to Nowhere didn't happen, the run would have still been on pace. But of course. Godlike run dies. It's got some really bad RNG and lost 10 seconds to Froze alone. Chugs all the speedruns. No, sad times. I hate the inconsistency. Like, I don't think I've ever taken a run to Road to Nowhere at that pace. It hit every strat. Other than Great Gate. That's the only thing that was missing. Was getting over the spike in Great Gate. That's how powerful it was. I basically lost probably about 1 second to that strat and then probably like... I mean, Rolling Stones was on best seg as well, basically, so... And Native Fortress is like 0.2 off best, like everything was just so fast. So I'm gonna say maybe I lost like 1 second, maybe 2 max just from levels, like optimization. So like that run may have lost like only 3 seconds or something. 2 to 3 seconds is what I'm gonna say, until Road's nowhere. It's my ruination for you, good luck Diamond. Also, I'm getting close to sub 46 RTA for Summer Best now. I don't know how I'm still bringing the time down, but I am. Like, there was a time where it was at 46.16, I was like, there's no way I can really logically bring this time down any lower, and now I'm down to 46.02. What is life? And my PB gets 47.11. Which we expect to be like a 43.45 or something. Ish. Like loadless, I mean. So just like bear that in mind. So yeah, I can still PB by like an entire minute, which is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Like PB should be free if I get to them. Why do I like playing Crash a lot? I don't know, I always just enjoyed running this game. It is my first speed game though. But yeah, it's always stuck with me for quite a while. And hi man, how you doing? Say to wipe as toe RNG, that's because you're correct. RNG in speedruns is a great thing. But yeah, I don't think that first throw on Koala back there, I don't think I could have gotten a hyper jump from it. He just threw it too early. And then the second one, like, I don't know what happened to the second throw, he just threw it diagonally. Like, how's I gonna get a hyper jump from that? I lined myself up with it and he just threw it a bit to the right. So yeah, I just got, like, destroyed by bad luck. That's my fault. I'm dumb. My current PB is terrible. That's because it is. My PB is terrible. My PB has a 28-second death on the lab, for God's sake. And like at least another 10 seconds on Lost City is just absolute mess with them. Actually, did my PB get that? Yes it did, yes it did. That was the one. I just haven't retimed it loadless yet, but like I noticed it like a 43 4x. That much is confirmed. But like I can, like it's possible to get a 42, for sure. No one will ever get it on PS4 unless you're a little god like I was back there, I suppose, but you'd have to get everything like so perfect. Then again, like once you get past heavy machinery, there's no time to really lose. if you do things right, because it's mainly cycle based. Like, as long as you do the strats, you'll get it, and the strats are kind of free, except from hyper jumps, obviously. And speaking of slippery climb, I haven't made the first hyper jump onto the moving platform, which means I can sub 46 RTA. That's the gold I could improve, to get sub 46 RTA. That's my summer best. Kind of drowned the PB. I really hope I can destroy this PB by a good 20 seconds or so, by the way. Like, a 43 1x is definitely very logical to get for me. Like, it'd mean I'd have to lose like 20 seconds or something in a run. Like, it's very fair for me to get a 43 1x. Hi everyone, how you doing? My best crash one time? Oh god. It depends, right? Are we looking at like hardest level, or are we looking at run that I think is the hardest to beat? Because that depends, that's like two different things. Thanks game. Nice reset. Because hardest to beat, I'm gonna have to save. Like, I'm gonna have to think through this now. Insanity Beach is hard to beat, and High Road is hard to beat, and I don't even have the record for High Road, but I nearly do. But like, they're not considered like hard levels to get runs on though. There are some levels which just require multiple hours to ever get a run. And hi Christian as well. Okay, well, see you later, and thanks for the good luck. Someone that turtle doesn't snipe that sometimes. Like, the turtle positioning can't be that different. I guess it moves towards you or something. Maybe I moved too far to the right there and it moves a bit to the right, so I can't snipe it into that second box. Here's Platinum Trophy on all 3 games. I don't have it on any of them, I'm pretty sure. Was never interested. And thanks for the good luck, Nebby. That was a late jump. I'll take it though, it's fast to do that. Jumping out of the hole like that is quick. Speaking of your life and one that no one cares about. Platinum trophies, yeah, for Crash, I never had an interest because it's the same game I played like 20 years ago. I mean, I did not literally 20 years ago, I don't think I played it when I was 1 year old, but you get the idea. Like, I do normally on games tend to like go for completing stuff. But I think because Crash is a game I've played in my childhood, it's just like, didn't really feel the need to. I can be hit this time. Really? Fine. I'll take the 1 second time loss. Love this game. It better give me the spike now. It didn't. Guess you again. I think that's done to run it. Nice. I mean, there is a Discord for people who are interested in running this game. If you go on speedrun.com, then, like, if you're generally interested in it, like, we're all in one place, like, to help everyone out. Obviously, my Discord is a casual place, just for those who support me. But, like, there is an actual NST Discord that exists. But it's a fun game to run, though. Especially when you're starting off, like, it's always fun to, like, constantly PB. And learn new things, of course. Mr. Timber at Koala. That didn't go well. A few run resets, a few, yeah. Leaderboard on TTs. There is a leaderboard on the Crash website for TTs. Even though, like, some levels are kind of glitched. I mean, it depends if you're on PC, though. If you're in, like, if you play it on PC, then people submit it to speedrun.com for legit times. Because that's the only way they can show it. Because hackers destroyed PC leaderboards. Whoa, I nearly walked off that. Gotta go see it. Okay, Ryan. Take care. Nothing to stop my determination now. I have a lot of patience, which is a very good thing. Because you need a lot of patience, especially when I'm trying to get good runs like this. I'm banking on a run for Koala at this point. I think I can still... It's possible to PB without it, you just need a god run. I mean, that run a second ago, right, I failed on Road to Nowhere by 20 seconds. And then lost like another 40 to Koala, and then I was only like 10 seconds off PB pace. Like 10 seconds slow, so that's like, I can lose so much time and still PB. Just need to get that run. But losing 40 seconds to Koala is just an absolute nightmare. You on PC? Yeah, that means you have to go on speedrun.com then for leaderboards. But unfortunately, not many people play PC for time trials. Okay, let's bounce off him then. But yeah, luckily for PS4 we can basically see what the best time is. just from in-game leaderboards. Like, it's obvious which ones are hacked and which ones aren't, because they all at the same time. Thanks for that jump. Oh, wow. This game is not liking me today. Also, that is a massive death. The game hates me. I realised how far away that checkpoint is annoying. Because you don't get the mask for at the end as well. PS4 the way to go for TTs. Not necessarily the way to go, it's just... it's more competitive, but even now I'd say it's dying down a bit at this point. Like, I still play TTs every now and then, but I started moving on to this, so... I mean, it's not a surprise that like 2 years down the line that TTs were going to start to die out. Don't let the game get me down. Nah. It's fine. I should have taken a drink break right there, but I didn't. I'll way too pappy then. A drink break. I mean, that run was bad anyway. I lost the second to Great Gaze, so... Yeah, I thought of carrying it on, but then I realised I wasn't getting mask form, and that saves like a bunch of time. Like, you lose 20 on Road to Nowhere and you don't even get mask form, so... like, at the end of it. So I would have lost like 25 probably or something stupid. If I actually kept that going. To not put former for lights out, are you trolling me? I haven't checked time trial leaderboards in ages, so like you're probably trolling me, but you also might not be trolling me. What is going on? Okay, drink break necessary. I need water. Bit of family are proud of me. They are. Clara, thank you. Hi, your Fuzz. Don't worry, the second you said that, the Android died. I didn't see it before I'd failed the run. The good luck and go to the next run. But you got 5981. Is that actually true? Someone search it up for me. I'm not surprised, because I know that time is very possible. And it sucks because I lost those 2 frames on the rat jump. It's true, okay. GG the candy then. It's fine because I know it's possible. It's just when I don't, like, when I have, there's a strat that gets hidden from me that annoys me. Hiya Doc, how you doing? I know I lost Ocean Speedway Super Flame as well. Like, all the records are just getting beaten. As of late. Like, I forgot I even had Ocean Speedway Super Flame. I thought the only one I had left was Sunny Flame. For now, I'm not insane. Anyone I have left is Sunny Flight, right? And technically, like, I guess you could call it a tied country speedway. If it's classed as a tie, I don't really know. In terms of Spyro, that is. Play it, Damon. Spec where that matters most. Yeah. Indeed. Like, it's worth grinding for, because I can PB by so much. And I like this category anyway. This category gets a lot of hate recently. Mainly by the person I'm trying to be. I'm trying to get him to come back to it. I must beat 43-23, okay? So that Cam comes back to this category. And suffers. Even though it's PC, so he won't be suffering at all, in the way I will. And he'll obviously beat my 40, like if I beat 43-23 he'll get it back easily because PC is just so quick. But still, I want him to come back to his category, hence why I'm doing it. That's another reason, that's a bonus reason. I still have Sunny Flight. Ocean W got beat by over 4 seconds, yeah I know. I saw it. Because of new strats. Most of my times got on Spyro got beat by new strats, like I can't be mad. Have I tried Apex? I haven't. I haven't even looked into the game at all. Like, I know nothing about it at the slightest. Other than the fact that it's massive right now in terms of popularity. I don't know, like, as of late I just haven't had the urge to play any kind of shooters. And it's weird because I haven't been like this motivated to play Crash in quite a while, which is a good thing. Especially then I went through that period, like, just before Christmas where I didn't want to play Crash at all. Like, literally at all. Didn't like Battle Royales in general, but you tried it, it's pretty cool. Interesting. Yeah, I'm the same, like, BR's never really interested me either. And Apex is better than Fortnite. I'd like to hope it is. Okay, good, make that jump at least. Ugh, that leaf spin cycle was rubbish. It means I'm slow, basically. 22.58 in Sunny Beach, nice. Yeah, it's all practice. For sure. You'll keep improving. Any guides? This is PC we're talking about here though, isn't it? So on PC you want to jump, I mean on Sunny Beach you want to jump all the time actually anyway, but PC is a bit different to PS4 in terms of how the movement works. Because I hear that like spinning into the holes is a bit harder as well. Happy, please. Such a troll. I don't think I lose any time because the animation skip. But... he's want to play with me on Apex. I respect that. I can dominate loads of games. I do adapt to games pretty quickly. Okay, that was a slow pappy. Maybe I did lose time. But yeah, I adapt quite quickly, generally. Wait, did I break that box or not? That was weird. I swear I heard like a really faint box breaking sound, but that may have been me hearing things. Even though I'm sure I missed it. Yeah, I hope the game gives me a jump here this time, by the way. There we go. I jumped really early to make sure I got a jump. Because I was not having another death there. Yeah, it seems like Flez has played like so many games. I know, I've said this in the past, like I don't actually tend to get that many games. But like games I do play, I tend to play for a really long duration. So I guess I just make the most of the money. All these games I like, I tend to play for quite a long duration. Like something like CTR could keep me playing it for ages if they did it right. But obviously depends how the game works and everything. Or what is in the game and stuff. Yeah, he plays RE like he does, yeah. But yeah, once again, I never even played Resident Evil. But I hear many good things about it though. Rude Team Racing. That's a new one. When you say that, I just pictured like 8 Ripperoos driving around the track. Which could happen online, by the way. Imagine that. Show is a wild ride. That's any percent in a nutshell. It's crazy I haven't even got past Genrum today, honestly. Makes me sad that like the D-pad killed that run earlier. It wasn't anything special, but it's just annoying. But it also sucks that I can't get Kong today either. Or did I get it once? I did get it once, didn't I? Then I forget what happened after that. Resi 2. Yeah, I know nothing about the game, so... Please make this. Good. It's a bit late, but it's not too bad. Yeah, I think actually getting those 4 boxes might be faster. Normally I tend to nick 2 of them and just go, but I think like as you do save 0.4 it might be faster to get the extra 2. Then again, like, the splits are pretty much the same, so who knows. Yeah, there are 2 Roos, yeah. Rilla Roo is the complete meme as well. Yeah, as Flash says, a meme. Great character though. It is weird why he even exists. I'll never understand it. Strongest at pogos? I thought they were all the same. Does American version actually have different stats and all that? Okay, like as a character they're useless, him and Dingodile. Like has no benefits to anything. Like their best feature is the fact that you can shoot multiple bullets in tank levels. That's all I can think of. And the Polar Panic kind of levels. Where they just get the second hit in, but then again, I don't know if they're technically best because they don't have much strength. But yeah, they're just completely useless characters for any minigame. He hops faster for some reason? Really? I'd never heard of that before. The enhancement when he wins on Crash Bash. Oh god, yeah, it's in my head now. Thanks, Brad. I think you heard it from Saboom, then the logic is probably correct then. Because Saboom knows a lot of things. You're welcome. For God's sake, Brad, why'd you do this to me? Yeah, I'm not gonna try and gold this. My gold earlier was legendary. If I get to the bonus, I'm taking the safe box bound to the end. That was close to a reset right there. Love it, really. Do I though? Yeah, that was really close to a reset right there. That was very sketchy. That entire bottom floor. Like, I knew I was on a tight cycle of that rotating platform, but then I screwed up hitting the token, or bouncing that box, and I was like, I probably not gonna make this cycle anymore. But risk paid off. Okay, yeah, I can't gold anymore. But now, like, getting gold in this level is so optimal now for me. After what happened earlier, it was a god to Lost City, which I'm very satisfied with, to have it that good now. Okay, I'm glad I didn't bounce from the room. yeah, I was intending to play that safe, wasn't going for the quad box at the end. Like, it's important that I get runs out of this level, is what I'm saying. On good pace. Play that safe, yeah. The box bouncing is consistent, by the way. If you know how it's done. Like, ever since I realised you had to sort of stop yourself, then do your spin, that's when I realised it became more consistent. But it still requires the flip, I believe, to make it consistent. If you don't flip, then you're not getting it. You need that max height. I know it's possible without the max height, but like, if you're looking for any sort of consistency with it. TLC is satisfying to watch, yeah. It is a really good level though. Like, when anything gets done right, it is a really nice level. So I'm switching to analog for this. Screw D-pad. I hate using analog for this, but... Nice. Geordie strats for the win. I mean, technically it's Flez's strat, but like... I didn't realise it was possible in any percent to bug out the walls, essentially. It's like adaptation. Like, it was found very recently you could bug out the walls right there. Ugh, scary. Ropes aren't liking me today, that's for sure. Get me off that rope. Let's not have the get caught on the ice this time. Whatever happened last time, I don't really know how it happened, but... And let's not have this fail, please. Thank you. Jump is free, but when it's not free, it's not fun. Tables, ladders, and chairs. That sounds like an interesting concept for a level. Got this cycle, nice TR. Thanks, Les. But yeah, anyway, so far this run is really neat, actually. So we'll definitely be playing a safe sunset. Because God's Cycle is way too hard to go for. And way too risky to kill a run entirely, because like, it has the furthest away checkpoint in the entire game, I think, if you fail it. Yeah, I've virtually lost nothing in this run, actually. I don't even know what my cutscene load was, but like... If I had perfect cutscene load, I've lost 8 seconds. If I didn't, then I've lost less than 8 seconds. To my summer best right here, as well. Which is outstanding. To even be at a 46:10 pace RTA right now. When PB is 47:11. But yeah, I hate this level recently. This level is out to get me. It's not cool. Yeah, played it a bit safe there. Don't want to rush it. As always. Because falling down is the worst feeling. Because if you miss the cycle at the top, then there's no way to save it. You just have to fall all the way down. Like that bit there, if that went in on me, then you just fall all the way down. There's no way of saving it. Unless you're lucky to land on one of the rotating ones, which never happens. You're going to do this to me again. Fine. I see how this is. For God's sake. This level, this is out. I hate it. Why? Just why? This is tragic. Get me out of this level, please. What did I even hit my head on right there? The platform? I've never had that happen before. That is so bad. I lost so much time. And I want to save this mask now as well. Like, rip great run. I can still PB from this probably. It just lost a god amount of time, like way too much amount of time. I'm making this. This has gone well. I've lost at least 20, haven't I? I'm getting out of this with masks though, by the way. I will get out of this with masks. It's the last thing I do. Like, I fell down twice, right? Which does suck. Let's see how much time I lose. Okay, already 10 seconds lost. I'm gonna guess like 25. Man's not dead though. Not even close to dead. But these boxes please break faster though. Okay, we're getting to 30 seconds lost. Jeez. Okay. I can still PB by like 30 seconds. It means I need to get this though. Because PB gets this. Ugh, I can't get this today. I don't know what's up with this boss fight. Like, it just doesn't want to give me a hyper jump. And I think I got this like 5 times in a row on the stream once. Incredible. Wow, this is annoying. Run would have been still fine at this point had I not failed sunset. Peace for it. What is this RNG? But yeah, this is another run that's just died to Koala, but I'm gonna keep going this time because I'm not gonna run after. It sucks. Like, I hate losing runs to this crap. Like, literally lost 43 seconds again to that. It shouldn't even happen, shouldn't even lose 43 seconds, should lose like 30. If you don't get it, but nope, 43. Sub 21's gonna be hard. You can definitely do it for PC though. You just need to get the right strats for insanity. And the final platforms like based on Sunset, they are on a global cycle. So they are well on a global cycle, so like I can't control them. Like the speed I go is going to affect how they are in line at the end. But anyway, I'm going to keep this one going, see what I get for practice purpose. But I can't believe those 2 levels just killed the run, it completely killed it. It's amazing how you can lose 1 minute and 11 seconds to that. But like, I'll bear that in mind and see what I can get. Gotta be cool to be kind, yes. Patient determination is so good. Great fun. Yeah, I do have a lot of that. This happened yesterday as well. Koala killed a run, and I took it to the end, and it would have been record pace. It's gonna happen again, probably. Like the fact I lost 1 minute and 10 seconds. I bet I take this to the end and get like a solid time, essentially. Because after Slippery Climb, the run should be free. Except from the lab. The lab's a bit sketchy. Like, Jaws of Darkness is easy. And the boss fight should be fine. It's like, once you get past Slippery, the level's sort of like the easier part of the game. Except you have more pressure if you're on a good run. Which is normal. Never seen me angry once. I've been angry off stream once. I don't get angry on stream very often. I kind of keep it in. If I can. Easy unless. Don't even think about it, man. If I got that strat, by the way, I can get my summer best to sub 46 RTA. But instead, I'm gonna wait until the day I get Slippery Climb's perfect hyper jump and get that to make it be a sub 46 RTA. Deep happy kind. See, it's always kind on the dead runs, right? It's very common for it to glitch out right there and you can't control it. But always on the runs that are good is when it will happen. And the runs that are bad will let you through. surprised I made that. I thought I went too early. But it's crazy, like, most of, like, I haven't really lost time. That heavy machinery was godlike back there, by the way. Just thought I'd mention that. That I lost only 0.2 on that heavy machinery. It's happened twice today as well. Like, I've barely lost anything in levels. Like, I'm losing, like, half a second maximum every level. It's just, like, insane pace. Except from when things go wrong. Like Sunset and Jaws, basically. I'm sure I'm the only person who jumps over that, by the way. Everyone else plays Fear right there. Like, every run of this game I see, I swear they jump around that barrel. I'm just like, it's slower to jump around it. Like, as long as you jump after it reaches the peak of its height, then you'll always make it over that. I only lost 0.1 there. I'm waiting for the day I spin him too late and just take damage. I think it's happened before, actually. .1 there. What is this? Like, pace is actually insane. If I don't screw this up, I'll be very annoyed, actually. In some ways. A part of me wants to screw this up because otherwise this would have been some run. Okay, well, it's not completely screwed up yet. Probably too mad that I screwed it up, it just means I don't have to stop for the hogs. Yeah, just didn't have to stop for the hogs, fine. It's like I basically lost nothing. Well then. I'm gonna try and gold this, by the way. See if it's golds. I thought I was gonna die at the end. Okay, that was 0.2 off gold. What is this run? Why did you have to fail Sunset? I guess Sunset didn't happen, this is still record pace, but actually no, if Kong didn't happen. Or maybe either, actually. If one of those didn't happen, we would be on PB pace, definitely. maybe even record pace, but it sucks. But yeah, I'll be like, if I get this now, it'll just be like ultimate sadness. This is also my first time going for this today as well. Okay, good. I'm glad I failed that inside right there. I nearly got it too. Ah, rip. That makes me so happy. You don't even know. Because like, if I would have nailed the rest of that run, I'd have been really sad. Would I say turn bridge levels if I would use the ropes more? Yes, I would. What I could have done was, throughout the entire thing, just use every rope. Like, for instance, you can run around the hogs by using the ropes, but sometimes they kick, like, they like to hit you if you're on the rope. Hence why I don't risk it. But yes, I could use some of the ropes to get around those hogs and gold it by like 0.1 or something probably. Why hyper jumps so inconsistent? They're not inconsistent, especially in this level, it's just I failed it. Because I didn't get the height. That was what was wrong with it, I just didn't get the height to launch myself into the spike fast enough. Ooh, that's close. Go for a Jaws jump, I can go for it. There's no reason not to. Honestly. Like, run is very dead at this point. I was gonna keep it going if I got the hyper jumps, like, as usual, run to see just how it would have went. But hyper jumps are really hard on Stormy though. Like, those hyper jumps are brutal, they're really inconsistent. The slippy climbs are generally fair. Like, you can get them on any percent runs. But what I did there was I didn't bounce off the bird at the right spot, I don't think. Like, it's a bit too low for me. But I did nearly get it though. But today it's just been a simple factor of I can't get hyper jumps, so it is what it is. I don't know why I can't get hyper jumps today, but I can't get hyper jumps today. Okay, it's fine. My general gameplay has been pretty good. Like, there hasn't been many mistakes, to be honest. This level's going fine, this is on really good pace. Also, I panic spin there in case a rat spawns. For anyone who watched Triggerino's run at ESA, he had a rat spawn there. And he died too, I think. Okay, well, I'm gonna do the Jaws jump. I'll gold it, shall I? If I get this though, and actually gold this for like 4 seconds, I'll be amazed. Watching Yes and Stormy. Yeah, those two are hell. The Stormy ones are really hard. It's just how where the spikes are essentially that make it so much harder. The ones on slippery are consistent because the bird will launch you into it at a speed, which helps, and then the second one on the slippery, the spike is right close to you when you jump into it. So like, you can force yourself into that with the jump momentum as well. But the ones on Stormy are just stupid because they're so far away from where you are. Oh, I thought I nearly made it then. Damn, I wanted to gold it. I got the angle a bit off, I think. Welcome back, Darpel. Yeah, almost. Never doing this in a run. On pace anyway. Imagine the pressure that would be on you if you got this in a run, then you had to go into the lab afterwards. There we go. Then you have to deal with that. I've just realised you'd have a mask there as well, wouldn't you? Yeah, you'd take a mask down there because you wouldn't damage abuse the snake. Interesting. So instead you would damage abuse the fire. See, it might save more than 4 seconds then. I know there's the strat, I didn't think about it until Cam said it to me the other day. About frame skipping on the one where you go back towards the screen. So you have the mask for the end. That is also a strat. If you dare. Because then that way you can just skip the fight at the end essentially. But I never thought of it. Should I try and gold this? Just because. Might just try and gold everything. That's what happens when you try and gold Brio. Like, optimization of the frames right there just didn't work. I deliberately tried to get an early hit on that. Also, a trick of this bit is just to wait till he throws the third ball. Set the third one, set the ball doesn't hit you in midair. Used to happen to me all the time. That's why I just wait till he's thrown the third, then start moving. Yeah, this strat is actually like completely easy. It used to cause me trouble back when I first learned it, but then I realized I just had to wait on it a bit. Right, let's try and gold this. I don't think I can really gold this anymore than I have. I know how I can gold it. Actually no, because if I break the TNTs. No, I need to break the TNTs at the end. I was thinking maybe I could use the side at the end to gold speed. The TNTs are faster, of course. So yeah, there's like no way of me golding this. The gold I got the other day was spot on. That was a weird late spin. Wow. Impressive. I thought I was gonna make it too. And you can't get through this now on reset. Unless you maybe use the right side. I'm testing this on purpose, by the way. It's like the electric is now back to front, right? Okay, yeah, you'd have to do this. What happens now then? It's the same cycles. Yeah, you'd never risk that on reset because of the movement to the side. You'd be stupid to ever go for this. Probably possible though. Yeah, so if you go too fast there, then you get screwed by that. So yeah, no one would ever do this on. It's not worth. You would have to wait on everything basically. Yeah, you just have to wait on this at the end. Maybe. It's such a weird cycle though. Yeah, generally you get that and you get past the last one. I was surprised I didn't, because I thought I hit the exclamation box is really good. But what do you know? Keep the mask from Jaws. Yeah. The thing of that is you need to do flame skip. And then like you'd be very tempted just to skip the last 5 and gain the time, you know? Like, it's a risk strat of doing the flame skip, which is a bigger risk than that electric, by the way. It's like a trade-off, depending on what one you're more confident with. Personally, the flame skip is harder, I'd say. Especially when there's more pressure at that point in the game. Like, doing something as accurate as a flame skip would be harder. So as to do a TAS of this. I would be interested to know what the very, very best time you could get in this is. I still think you can get, on PS4 at least, I believe you can get a 42 4x. And that's a big statement. Personally, I think you can get a 42 3x if you get all the strats, like Genrum and Jaws at the end. You can gain 8 seconds on Jaws if you do all TT strats. Which is a mad amount of time. Like, you get the 4 seconds from the hard jump, and then you get another 4 seconds from the cycle. So yeah, Jaws is crazy time save if you get over. But like, no one would ever dare do it. You'd have to like have literally no fear. But yeah. I guess I will call that a day for runs. I don't know if I'll be streaming tomorrow though, because it might be on VC or some people in my server, so I don't know what's happening. Hey, crash attack. Just got air time. The time was a load of rubbish. I was messing around in the lab at the end. I don't even know what the time was, like 50 minutes or something. It was on pace, like, it was on insane pace until I failed Sunset and Con. And then Slippery killed it completely. But that's 2 runs today I've had where I was on 42 pace. At, like, road to nowhere. So yeah, my pace is really good. It's just getting a run of everything without dying. Or failing. But like, if I'm getting like multiple runs at that pace, then we're definitely getting somewhere. rest, yeah. I do need a rest. I've been going for 3 hours. Yeah, 3 hours. Probably a bit over 3 hours actually. Clean it since you run like this. Now you're fine. It's not that bad. I've seen worse typos. Great Steam. Thanks, Clara. Great to have you all. I will appreciate it. But yes, I don't know if I'm doing anything. Don't know if I'm streaming tomorrow. I'll have to see. Tomorrow's gonna be a busy day. I gotta probably move some stuff into the spare room. Then in the evening, I don't know what's happening. Like, I don't know what I'll have in the other room or whether PS4 will be in the other room yet. I have to see. Worst typers. I know worst typers. I'm sure Amber's not watching for me to expose her right there, but... But yeah, anyway, I don't know when next year will be. I literally have no idea what plans are. But whenever I do, I guess I'll see you all then. Bye everyone, thanks for watching.